People say to me, you know, God, it must be a hard job. And I say, no, it's not. If you like riding a bike, it's the greatest job in the world. There isn't a better job in the world. And they go, oh, he's got the greatest job in the world for him. What they haven't remembered is the fact that there's a reason why I like riding the bike, and I know what that reason is. And I know what that reason is. It's the creation of energy. It's the creation of energy. That's why I like riding the bike. When I was 11, I was playing football. And this ball arrived at my feet, and I just hit it first time. I didn't think, did nothing. And as I hit the ball, the whole of existence stopped and turned to silver. Now I realise I've recreated that experience at 11 years old, but in another form. I was everywhere in the city at once. Good girl, off you go, princess. I think it was the next school holiday, or the school holiday afterwards, where I got the sack. They just told me they didn't want my services anymore. And I was shocked, man, because I had no other income, you know? And I thought, what do I do now? And then I went back to the house and someone said to me, well, why don't you ride a bicycle all the time, why don't you get a job as a bicycle courier? I got the yellow pages out, looked up couriers, and I found this one, Super Couriers. And so I thought, oh, I'll phone them up. And they said, oh, hang on a minute, we'll put you through. You'll be speaking to the boss. And this bloke said to me, when can you come in for an interview? So I said, well, tomorrow morning? Fine, 9:30 tomorrow morning, mate. And this is where immediate, initial, visional judgment falls to pieces. I looked then as I do now. Can you imagine? He's looking for couriers. I do that before I go in to be interviewed, but by the time I've run up the stairs into the office and da-da-da-da, come in, sit down, Mike. I'm looking for a job as a bicycle courier. You are the face of the company. Do I really want to employ this face? Look at me. Look at me. You look at someone and you go, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You can't help it. It's all vision, isn't it? That's how people make their judgment. Their eyes tell them something, and that's what they accept. See you tomorrow morning, 7:30 in the office. I said, yeah, surely. And I worked for that company for 7 years. 7 years, man. 9-5. 9-5. Morning, Jane. Mate, downtown ferry terminal, ready to rock and roll. Sorry I'm a bit late, dude. Just sort of odds and sods.
That's right. Cheers, mate. Cool. Hanging out there. Get back to you.
Sure, chap. Have a good day. You can have the lousiest day in the world, but that first time in the morning when you get it and you sling your leg over the saddle for that very first time, something right has been done. In the year before I became a bicycle courier, I really wanted to, I still do want to coach soccer in the United States. I'd really like to do that. If I had enough money, I'd take a bike and I would just tour the United States on a push bike, go to every soccer, I'd make up an itinerary and go to every soccer tournament I could possibly go to. So I was buying this Soccer USA magazine. came out, got the key out, bent down to unlock the padlock, and there, lying in a puddle, is a $100 note. A $100 USA note lying in the bottom. So I thought, oh, it's Monopoly money. That's the first thought I had. And I'll pick it up anyway, screwed it up, put it in my top pocket, unlocked the bike, came home. Next time I went across to town, I took it at the money exchange place. I handed it to the woman behind the counter, and she counted me out 125 New Zealand dollars and gave them to me. The Cosmic Finger has said, do you want to go to the States? You want to coach soccer? Here's a bit of the States, $100 note. But that's not the way to go, dude. This is the way to go. Bicycle courier. Fuck, an American $100 note lying on the bottom of a fucking puddle. Spent the last 8 months thinking about the United States. You know, pay attention. The power of the mind. Mick Jagger said, which is what made him Sir Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you might get what you need. Busy? No, he says, it's boring. I said, yeah, well, you get periods like that. Every one of those couriers I regard as a brother. I just do. I just get on with them so well. Yeah, it's a family. I really care about them. All the couriers. There's a Maori. I thought he was Samoan. He's a car driver. And this bloke's coming in the building and he goes, 9-5. I said, yeah. He walked up to me and he just embraced me. And I'm not talking about this stupid fucking white man fucking business. I'm talking about it fucking embracing you, boy. I'm talking about fucking embracing you. This bloke embraced me. And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I've heard you on the radio. He said, I've been longing to meet you. I said, oh, yeah, right, well, you know, you're busy? And now, whenever he sees me, we just embrace. Anywhere, High Street, fucking Queen Street, and we encounter each other, we just embrace, that's it.
We'll get grinded up in it every once in a while.
Last Monday, I'd had a funny time the week before with the football and with a couple of the parents. I woke up on Monday morning feeling less than okay. It felt not quite balanced. Got to work, started work, and about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'm cycling around through Viaduct Harbour. And suddenly this bloke just opened his driver's door on me. And I cycled straight into it. And there was this sort of silence. And he said to me, sorry, mate, like that, you know. He may as well just said, have a shit, you know. I mean, sorry, what does that mean? As it happens, I've learned that it isn't wholly his fault. Part of it is me, because if I hadn't been there, it wouldn't have happened. You know, it takes two to dance. It takes two. So ultimately, the rock bottom last fucking word in the whole thing is that it's about energy, man. It's about energy. I hadn't stopped riding all day. Go, 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 just go. And at 5:15 in the evening, I stopped the bike. I just stopped. And as I looked up, I was everywhere in the city at once. And I reckon if you can cycle sufficiently enough, for long enough, and hard enough, that you have an overflow of energy, and there's only one place for that overflow of energy to go and take you with it, is outward. And then, of course, you become at one with everything. And the people that you meet, you know, they're all so different. There are some that you could spend hours sitting around talking with, you know, and there are others who can't see you go out the door quickly enough, you know. Hurry up and get in a lift. But it's wonderful, you know, it's wonderful. And those ones who can't wait to see you get in the lift quickly enough, those are the ones I like to work on. I really like to work on them, you know. I mean, I really like to make them smile. I really like to make them smile. And it's really nice when you get a smile. So many people do jobs that they're not wholly, totally wanting to be there. Then the day does take on some funny facets, some funny dimensions. So the only way to offset that is to be as light-hearted and as undisruptively humorous as you can possibly be. People say to me, what's the big attraction about being a cycle courier? Don't you want to be a motorcycle courier or a car courier? I say, no. They say, well, what about all the road rage? I said, there's no road rage when you're a cyclist. If you find yourself in a circumstance you don't like, you get off the bike and get up onto the footpath and just stand and wait for everything to go away. And then get back on your bike and go on. Show respect. Show respect. You will never, ever be able to outrun a machine. Therefore, defer, give way. You don't have to turn it into a religion, but be constantly aware of deference, to defer. Whenever a car is pulling out from a side street and I'm coming up, I always go like that. Because it's a machine. All I got to do is just touch the accelerator, whoop, and they're gone, and I'm still going. Whereas, if I don't do that, it means I've got to stop. Nobody wants to fucking stop. Nobody wants to stop. That's what they've got a car for, because they don't want to stop. Fine. I'm not going to interfere with their existence. So let them come. Let them come. So what you seek to do, is to achieve this state of consciousness, awareness, existence that can be achieved in many ways, but one of them is called being in love. And it's the greatest energy in the world, love. There is no energy to oversee it. It's just how people misuse, abuse, distort, manipulate, and corrupt it. Keep going. Next up. Good girl. Off you go, princess. 1, 2. Ah, the goalkeeper will get it. There you go. Next up, please. Great ball, Jess. Off you go, Jess. This is why I do the football with the kids, because I had that experience when I was their age, 11 years old. But I have to be in the same state of mind as those kids. And I have to create enough energy whereby I can access their own infinite energy. And the only way I can do that is with the bicycle. came to me and I stopped it and I just went bang and I pushed it to him and it went straight to his feet and he looked at me and he said, "Good ball, Mr. Naylor," and I was floating. We don't deal with that enough. We don't deal with that enough. We're so busy wanting to succeed. We're so busy wanting to succeed. We miss the real stuff. We miss the real stuff.